together the marching band performs the Elk Grove Peg Song.
Good evening, football fans. We are live from Elk Grove, Illinois, where we have Grenadier football on the air with the visiting Hersey High School Huskies. This is a top 3 conference matchup between these two schools. Not only is it a highly anticipated matchup between these two schools, but it is also senior night here in Elk Grove. For the Grens, they're 6-1 and 2-1 in the conference with a win last week on the road versus Rolling Meadows. Elk Grove had 409 total offensive yards with 286 of those yards rushing. The final score was 41-21. This will secure Elk Grove in the playoffs for the first time since 2013. As for the Huskies, they are 7-0 and 3-0 in the conference and the top dog in the conference. Last week, Hersey went on the road and won 49-0 versus Wheeling. The Huskies have an extremely high-powered offense and a top-tier defense with scoring 299 points on the offensive side and only giving up 79 points. Last year, Elk Grove fell to Hersey 42-7, but this is a different Grens team, so sit back and enjoy it with us. My name is Chris Randall, and I'm joined here by Bill O'Malley.
How are you guys? Nice to see you, Chris.
Yeah.
Got a light rain, light drizzle falling right now. Kind of what you'd expect around Halloween, late October.
Yeah, you said it. We got some rain, we got a little bit of wind. Good news for the Grens, though, they got a pretty good running offense. Most of their offensive side comes with the run, so ball will be slippery, so may see some turnovers, may not, but we'll see what happens. We have Grens in their green jerseys, white bottoms, black helmets for the Huskies, all white, orange helmets for them, and the Huskies will kick to the Grens, so we are about ready to go here in Elk Grove. Head coach for the Elk Grove Grens is Mike Osei, and the head coach for Hersey is not given to us, so sorry for any Hersey fans.
It's Tom Nelson.
Tom Nelson.
Yep, he's actually a Hersey graduate, played quarterback for them a few years ago.
Awesome. Well, here is the kick. This one is sent to Daryl Hunt. He'll let it go right over him into the back of the end zone for a touchback. So we will have Grenz starting off on the 20-yard line, where we will get our first look at Mitch Jansek in the offense.
Yeah, a couple sidebars on Coach Nelson for Hersey. He's actually not only a star athlete, he ended up getting a college scholarship, went to Illinois State, and then actually played in the NFL for 3 to 4 years with the Bengals. He might have actually finished up with a season with the Chicago Bears. So
wow.
He's got professional experience himself.
Yeah, absolutely. And that probably brings good experience on why they're 7-0 and have been a huge factor in this conference for a long time. Well, we've seen this formation quite a bit for the last 2 weeks by the Grenz, and they go out with it. They take a shot down the field, and he overthrows the receiver, Lucas Rogers, who's back off injury. He missed a couple weeks off an injury, but good to see him back out there. I'm not sure if this is his first game back out there or if he played last week on the road, but first time seeing the back out there instead of the home fans.
Yeah, Lucas, I believe, played last week on defense. I think he actually had an interception, but he's an exceptional athlete, and they're glad to have him back at wide receiver.
Yeah, absolutely. Big target for Mitch when he's in the pocket, and looks to his way a lot. This one is a handoff to Darrell Hunt. He's got room on the outside. He breaks one tackle. He's got room. Gets the first down, breaks another tackle, and that is a huge 17-yard run for Darrell Hunt and the Grenz.
Yeah, that was a great push by the offensive line. They had him back at least 5 yards.
They're going to give it a gain of 18 yards, so they're going to be at the 38-yard line moving already, as this defense we thought could be very hard on the Grenz, but good first 2 plays, take a shot downfield and then have an open field run. This is a handoff straight up the middle with Elsner. He gets a yard, maybe 2 yards, and then falls. It will be second down and about 8.
Yep, Jacobs played for at least a couple of seasons now. Had some varsity experience, I believe, as a sophomore. A couple of brothers on the team. Big Elk Grove football family.
Yeah. Yeah, this formation here is we were talking almost like a victory formation type way, but they run the ball out of it, they throw the ball out of it, so it works. And this is a pitch to number 13, Dylan Berkowitz. This one looks like it's going to be stopped for no gain, and it will be 3rd and long. They're going to have it 3rd and 7 marked at the 41-yard line of the Grenz.
Yeah, over the last couple of weeks, Elk Grove's been experimenting a little bit, putting a couple running backs in the backfield. I know Dylan had close to 90 yards last week, so a little bit of deception for Hersey, not who's going to get the ball between Elsner or Berkowitz.
Looks like now, though, they're going to go out of the shotgun with Mitch having 2 receivers to his left, 2 receivers in the backfield with them. Takes a shot. Open receiver, is that short of the sticks? It's caught by number 8, Dominic Bellatane. Looks like they're going to give him the line. Can't really tell at the moment.
Just a tad short, it looks like.
At the 48-yard line, if this is 4th and inches, which it looks like it will be, you going to go for it on this one?
Absolutely. They've been moving the ball comfortably.
Yeah. I mean, put Mitch under center and just have that line push that. You only need 2 inches, it looks like, from here. We'll see what they go. They go back to this somewhat victory formation. Receiver to his left, receiver to his right. We're going to call a quick timeout here, possibly. Stoppage by the refs. I don't think a timeout was called itself. It will stop the clock, though. 10 minutes and 9 seconds to go. As it's been, like you said, pretty good first drive. It is 4th and short, but you want to keep the ball here and don't want to give it up.
Yeah, with this ball being a little bit slick and the field being slick, I would think they'd want to keep it in the quarterback's hands. Jansek's comfortable. Go a yard up the middle. He can make adjustments being a 3-year starter.
Absolutely. And you said the ball's going to be slick, so we never know. And the field was going to be slick, so someone may lose a wheel, and that just gives an easy first down if you only really need 3 inches.
All right.
And that's something to look forward to, as there may be a couple drop balls by receivers, a couple muff punts possibly even. We'll see on the special team side as well.
And at the same time, if I'm Hersey, I would get the nose tackle right on the ball.
Yeah.
Pinch your defensive tackles, make them swing it wide.
Yeah. I would probably even try and see if that looks like they're going to bring out the chains here for this one. See if the spot is good. See if off the eye if they were right. If not, Even before you hike it, probably see if you could draw him off sides a little bit before. This is extremely close on the spot here, and they're going to give him a first down. I mean, that is just the tip of the ball crossing that there. Good job by the camera crew to get that, and good job by the Grens to pick up the first down there.
Yep, as you stated earlier, this is an impressive first couple 3 to 4 minutes. 2 to 3 first downs already gotten.
As the rain continues to fall here, I would assume the Grens are going to try and keep it on the ground as much as they can. But even without the rain, they've seemed to keep it on the ground the entire year and only pass when they really need to. So we'll see here, Mitch under center. Shaw, someone moves here. We're going to see who the flag. Couldn't tell if it was on Lucas Rogers or the defensive line. Wait for the call here. Looks like it's going to be on Hersey. So that's an extra 5 yards on that one. And it will be 1st and 5 on the Hersey 48.
Yeah, the initial reaction from the Elk Grove actual offensive line, they were quite happy as soon as the flag went down, so I kind of thought it'd be on Hersey.
Yeah. So now clock will restart here. Same formation. And we'll see where Jancic goes. Fake toss to Rogers. He goes with Berkowitz. Gets a little bit of a horse collar, and there is the flag. Yep. And that is going to be more yards for the Grens. As Berkowitz he was home free. He had a little bit of room to run there, but the defensive back for Hersey just pulled his horse collar and that draws the penalty.
Yeah, number 76 for Hersey had the tackle. That was Oleg Simakov.
We're waiting for the call here and the ball movement from the refs, but can only imagine that this is going to be going closer to the Hersey end zone. Now it looks like the Grens are moving the opposite way, holding on the Grens. So it will go back to now a 1st and 15 if they keep the down. 1st and 15 is what I want to say it is. 1st and 18 is what it's going to be. Holding is crazy as that was a 1st and 5, and now it goes to 1st and 18, so that is a 13-yard penalty.
Hersey's only rushing 4 right now.
Yeah.
They must be anticipating pass.
And we will see here as now the center goes down and hand off to Elsner straight up the back. He breaks a couple, but really nothing there. He may pick up 2 or 3 at the most. We'll see where the spot's going to give him. It looks like only 1.5 yards.
Yeah, it looks like 2nd and 16.
Yep. As the rain's starting to pick up a little bit here, but still pretty good fan crowd here for both sides, especially for the seniors here, as it's been a long, hard-fought 4 years for most of these seniors, so they want to end it out on a good note. And against this Hersey High School, which has been a powerhouse in the conference. Jancic's going to keep this on the keeper. Another flag is tossed. He's going to pick up maybe another 2 yards. Still going to be a very 3rd and long here. Once this flag is gone, we will see if that changes. But as of right now, it's going to be about 3rd and 14, 3rd and 15.
Yeah, Hersey's defense has stiffened up a little bit. The penalties on Elk Grove aren't helping.
Absolutely, you're very true. A lot of flags early in this one. As we're not even 4 minutes through, and it seems to be 4 flags at least. So they decline that penalty there. So it's 3rd and 16 as stated. 3rd and 14, my apologies. So 3rd and long, I'd have to assume that they're going to try and pass here, but we'll see. They're ditching that victory formation type formation, so we're going to have Jancic in the shotgun, Berkowitz to his right, running back to his left, receiver to his left, 2 receivers to his right. Now in fake hand it off to Elsner. Steps up in the pocket, and he goes down at the 40-yard line. And it looks like the ball came out. A lot of Hersey fans are pointing the opposite way. Let's see here. Refs looks like they're signaling it for Elk Grove, so they bring out the punting squad for Elk Grove, and that the punter is Mitch Jancic of the Grens.
Well, a promising drive to start, eating up the first 4 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Hersey has not had the ball yet. 7 minutes and 49 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Yeah. Absolutely. So now we'll see if the rain is a problem on the special teams side for either squad, as hopefully we don't see a misdeemed snap. And we hope we see a muff pump from the Hersey side, but here is a snap handled by Jancic, and it is a low line drive punt. Takes a couple bounces. Hersey receiver lets it roll by him, and this one's going to be killed at the 22-yard line, and that's where Hersey's offense will start.
Yes, I was talking to head coach Nelson just before the game started, asking him if the weather conditions were going to play a part in any of his strategy, and he said absolutely not. It's not raining hard enough, that they've got pretty good balance between the run game and the pass game, and that's what he's anticipating to stay with, at least for the first half.
Yeah. And this will be the first look here for the Hersey offense. Looks like number 5 is the QB, Brett Kiesmeyer. He's in the shotgun here, high snap. He takes it, and he's going to keep it himself. He breaks a tackle. He's still hold, and he's now brought down. We'll get a better view here. It's not number 5. I believe it's number 3, then Carter Hansen. We'll see here once he gets up. And it is Carter Hansen on the QB keeper there. Clock still runs. Pickup of 2 yards from the keeper.
Yeah, number 1, Colton Gamino, has been their starting quarterback for most of the year, so
okay.
A little surprised that he's back behind center.
Here is another handoff to the running back. This one is now Brett Kiesmeyer. He's got a lot of room to run. He gets the first down and a lot more. He's got some room. And can he go to the house? This is pushed out of bounds finally by the Grens and Kachi Ugu, and that is a huge run for the Hersey Huskies.
Pushed out of bounds at the Elk Grove 19, it looks like.
Yeah. As that is exactly how Hersey wanted to start on the offensive side. 2 runs and a huge run, and not how the Grens wanted to start their defensive side on defense. But they did fall early last time we were here to Prospect, and they clawed themselves back into the game. So it is still a long football game, and we will see what happens this entire game. In the shotgun formation again. This is another handoff, and it is broken tackle by someone. Flag, 2 flags come down, possibly on the same thing. As of right now, it is a first down for Hersey. The ball carrier was number 20. Charles Meister of Hersey. This one may come back a little bit.
It is going to come back. It's a penalty on Hersey.
As that is a break for the Grens, as it's been tough for them to tackle the first 3 plays of this game on the defensive side.
Be interesting to keep an eye on number 8. That's Carson Grove, one of the big playmakers for Hersey.
Awesome. Yep. Yeah, we'll be holding on Hersey, so they will have first and 15, my apologies, at the 27-yard line. And here is the snap. Another handoff to Charles Meister, and he's got a little bit of room. He gets the yards back, and it's going to be now 2nd and 7, I want to say, off that run from Carter. So 18-yard line, he will be down as we reach the halfway point here in the first quarter. 0-0 is our score.
All runs by Hersey so far.
And this is a fake to him, and missed tackle in the backfield toss, and it is completed to the Hersey receiver.
Short gain, still short of a first down.
Number 12, Logan Farrell, on the receiving end from that pass from Carter Hansen. Grens had him dead in the rights in the backfield, just slipped on by and missed the tackle. Couldn't see who missed it, but it is a 3rd and 7. So good stop here. Just if you hold them to 3 points, that'd be kind of huge for the Grens, as they did give up a long run. Man in motion, fake handoff. They do hand it off to Charles. Picks up a couple. We'll see where they mark him here. I still think it will be 4th down, though. As Charles Meister, and they are giving it a first down, actually. So 1st and goal at the 9-yard line for Hersey High School. And they are in the red zone in the goal. First and goal here, as now no one in the backfield for Hersey. Everyone, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Handoff, he's going to take it himself right now on the QB, and are they going to mark him in here? Yes, they will, and that is a Hersey High School touchdown from the QB keeper, Carter Hansen, a 9-yard run for Hersey.
Yeah, Hersey's offensive line, I've been watching them for the last 3 plays. They're getting a tremendous push.
Yeah.
I mean, they're 3 yards deep within the first couple seconds.
Yeah, that's a great point by you. I mean, that's why they probably ran that 6 times and only passed 1. As now we had the extra point. Come on. Kicker is number 10, Will Gabaroni. Here it is, up and good. So Hersey's now up 7-0. 7 minutes have gone here in the first quarter, but we will get to see the Gren's offense one more time in this first quarter. We'll see if they have a long drive that eats out this quarter. Because that drive was all set up by the run by Charles Meister, which was about a 50-yard at least run by him.
I don't think Elk Grove's intimidated. They did move the ball the first time.
Yeah.
A couple penalties is actually what pulled them back.
Yeah.
Elk Grove's averaging over 30 points a game, closer to 33 points a game.
Yeah.
Hersey, the same thing, very highly explosive offense.
Yeah, you said it. 7 points is not going to win this game, so by no means is this game over. I mean, we're only in the first quarter, so we still got 3.5 quarters left to play. And now we will see the Elk Grove offense once again. And hopefully they come back and make an adjustment, and not an adjustment, they move the ball like you said, but make a good impression here on the second drive for them. As we are ready to go from the kick here of the right foot of the Hersey High School kicker. And it is off. This one is right to Darryl Hunt. This one is returnable, and he does. He returns it, makes a man miss, breaks a tackle, and he's going to be down at the 28-yard line. Good run there of 20 yards for Hunt, and sets him up in good field territory for the Grants.
And hopefully Elk Grove can put together at least a long drive, even if they don't end up with any points, because that is one of their strategies. I mean, Hersey can't score if they don't have the ball.
Exactly. Run the
so
clock.
So if you can limit them
can
to 5 or 6 possessions and then shut them down a couple of times, you're going to be in the game.
Absolutely. Great point. I mean, run the clock. It seems like running the ball comes first here for the Grens, and they do it extremely well. So why change it if it's working extremely well? As here's the handoff to Elsner, and this is going to be stopped in the backfield for a loss of a yard. So we will have 2nd and 11 from the run on Elsner there, as the defensive line for Hersey just got hit home right away. I mean, that was blown up from the start.
Yeah, everybody talks about Hersey's offense, but their defense is just as impressive.
Yeah.
They've shut out their opponent 3 times this year already. They haven't given up more than 2 touchdowns in any game this year.
Yeah, yeah.
Or I think Prospect might have, but only 1 time.
Yeah, I think that final score was 41-34 in overtime.
Right.
But like you said, I mean, only giving up 79 points through 7 games is insane. As here's the handoff. This is going to get a couple of the yards back. Elsner was the carrier. It's going to be 3rd and somewhat manageable. I want to say 3rd and 6. I mean, it's still quite a bit here. You're going to have to get something going quick here, and you don't want to give the ball up right back on a 4th and go out 4 and out. So 3rd and 6 is the call. They'll have the ball at the 35-yard line, and looking to move as we are under 3 minutes and 30 seconds here in the first quarter, as the rain continues to fall here in Elk Grove. Here is Mitch is in the shotgun. He brings Berkowitz on motion. Fake handoff to Elsner. Pitch to Berkowitz, and he is going to be dropped for a tackle of a big loss, and that is going to bring up 4th and 12 for the Grens offense. Grens tried to run a little bit of a triple option there, but Hersey read it all the way through and stopped it for a big loss.
Yeah, hopefully Elk Grove will make a slight adjustment to their defensive line. Hersey hasn't thrown the ball at all. I'd start keeping an eye on the running backs on the linebackers. The one thing you don't want to do is fall behind 21-0 like they did against Prospect.
Yeah.
It takes you out of your own offensive game plan.
Yeah, not even that. It's extremely hard to claw your way back into the game. They did end up doing that last home game against Prospect as Jancic boots this one away.
Another Elk Grove bounce.
Yep, and it is going to be killed around the 38-yard line. So that is where Hersey will start their second drive. Good punt there by Jancic. But yeah, you said it. I mean, going down 14-21 nothing early is extremely hard to come back from, and they need to make the adjustment, like you said, on this drive.
Yeah, Elk Grove's having a tremendous year, being 6-1. The Mid-Suburban League East is actually playing better than the Mid-Suburban West right now. You've got Rolling Meadows with a chance of the playoff. Hersey's already in the playoffs. Prospect's in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know, Elk Grove's in the playoffs.
Yeah. And here is the handoff. It's going to be a good push here, and he's going to get a pickup of 6 yards. We'll get you the carrier on that one, as it is number 5, I want to say, Brett Griesmer. He did have a couple carries in that last drive, and they go to him on the first one on this one. Yeah, Grens need to win this one or next week to have a home playoff game, and that's the goal for the Grens, as we're going to have a false start on one of the teams here as the flag comes out from the middle ref. And it is going to be on Hersey High School, so that will go back to be a 2nd and 8 for Hersey, as those yards they just picked up mean nothing now, as it was almost a 2-yard run for them.
Yep, not counting the results of tonight's game, they have a chance to either go 8-1 or 7-2. They play Wheeling next week. Watching Elk Grove all year, odds are they will come out with a victory, so yeah, it would be nice to have a home playoff game here in Elk Grove.
And runner motion, fake handoff. It's a keeper by the QB, and he's going to get a big chunky yards and the first down and a lot more. Cuts back. Lucas Rogers will make the initial tackle with some help by Mitchell Jancic. I thought I saw number 12, but I don't think that's right. Either way, though, Carter Hansen with another big run to keep the offense moving.
Yep, we've seen 8 or 9 consecutive running plays. They found success.
Yeah,
no reason to change.
Yeah, they are just moving the ball and running it right down the Grens. As they are in the shotgun once again, another handoff here and a big open room, and it is tripped up by Lucas Rogers, as he would have been home free to the end zone. And this is number 3, Carter Hansen. That was not Carter Hansen. Number 5, I want to say that was Brett Griesmer on that carry.
Yeah, it was a nice tackle by Rogers. Yeah. Not only is it nice having him back at wide receiver, but you know he adds some nice balance as a safety position.
Absolutely. I mean, he is a great overall football player for the Grens. As now we have Hansen in the shotgun. Looks like Grove or Gabriel in the backfield. Handoff to him, and this one's going to be stopped pretty quick here. It's going to be a very small pickup for him, if any, maybe a yard, as we are now under a minute, coming close to under 30 seconds here in the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we'll see if Hersey even tries to run a play on this one, as they're taking their time a little bit, but I would want to say that they're going to try and run a play.
Yep, 2nd and 8.
As it's going to be an empty backfield for Carter Hansen. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Man in motion. He's going to keep the keeper, get a good push. He will pick up a couple yards as he's going to fall to the Gren 6. And this will do the end of the first quarter, as it is 7-0 here, and the Huskies knocking on the door once again for the Grens.
Yeah, you have 2 actual really good programs. Hersey ranked in the top 5 in the state of Illinois right now.
Yeah.
Elk Grove, at least regionally in the Daily Herald poll, coming in at 20th. So you've got a couple of really good teams going at it.
Yeah.
Win or lose, they're both looking for seedings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as both of these teams, like we stated, are in the playoffs already. So only looking for seeding and who they'll play and where it will be as of now. Again, Gren's first time being in the playoffs since 2013. Also first time starting off 5-0 since like 2003. So Grenz are having an historic year here, and they don't want to see it end early in the playoffs. They want to keep the chain moving and keep it moving here tonight and hopefully pick up a senior night victory against this Hersey school. But it is not going to be an easy task as Hersey is knocking up on the door to be up 14-0 here at the start of the second quarter.
Yep, it's nice to see the fans get reinvigorated and the student body with the success they've had. Elk Grove was the mythical state champs back in the early 70s with a quarterback, Jeff Stewart. Semifinal and quarterfinal teams in the 70s, early 80s, some success at the late 90s, but it's been a tough going, so this is tremendous to see.
Yeah, as Hersey will start on 3rd and 6 here at the 7-yard line, need to get to the 1-yard line for the first down. Handoff in the backfield, breaks 2 tackles, and he will walk into the end zone after that. And it is now 13-0 Hersey. And the ball carrier was Charles Meister, who gets in for the end zone for Hersey High School.
Yeah, it was a high snap. I thought that was going to be to Elk Grove's advantage, just to get the defensive end in there, but the missed tackle, and Hersey's getting ready to go up 14-0.
Yep, off the right leg of Will Gaberoin. We will see if he can put him up 14-0 here. Well, like we said, though, it's wet surfaces. Anything can happen here on the special teams.
There's absolutely no wind right now.
Here's the snap. And it is up and through for Hersey. Garrett Hewen was there, though. He put a little pressure on him. If he would have dove, he could have had a block there. But it did not leave his feet, and it is now 14-0 at the lead of Hersey High School.
Two impressive drives by Hersey, marching down 60, 70 yards on each one. All running plays.
Yeah, besides one.
Yeah, correct.
That drive was all running plays. They did not attempt to even throw a pass there. It's either by some runs by Carter Hansen, run by Charles Meister, or Pete Griesmer. They've been the 3 main backs that Hersey's been using, and they've been just getting anything they wanted early. As OC on the Grenz are talking it over real quick, he brings the kicker team out. And they're going to look and put themselves into good field position once again, as Hunt had a good return at the start of the last drive for the Grenz. He was 1 tackle away from breaking it to the house. We'll see what happens on this one here. See if Gaberoni will go to the other side where they have Lucas Rogers, who's just as dangerous as Daryl Hunt. As we are off the right foot of Gaberoni, he puts his hand up and shoots this one away. This one again towards the direction of Hunt, returnable, and he is going to return it, trying to bring it all the way across the field, breaks a tackle, and he is going to be stopped at the 25-yard line as he got something out of nothing there, as he could have been stopped at way behind the 15-yard line.
Yeah, he's got good speed. He was trying to take it outside.
Yep.
Hersey did a real good job of having its onside kick team, not onside, but their kick team staying in their lanes.
Yeah, absolutely. As now Jancic and the Grenz offense is out here for the 3rd time this evening. This one they're going to start off in the shotgun position. 2 receivers at Jancic's right, 2 to his left, and Elsner on his left hip. And the snap coming, and hand off to Elsner. He runs it up the gut, bounces off a couple tackles, and maybe picks up 2 yards, and it will be for 2nd and 8.
Even with the steady rain we've had, field conditions are fine.
Yep.
All District 214 teams play on artificial turf.
Yeah. And if it wasn't turf, we'd be having a mud bath here.
Yep.
2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line. There we are on the TV. Give a nice wave. Here's a pass here to Garrett Hewen, completed, and that'll be a Grenz first down, as that was a rifle from Jancic to Hewen for a Grenz first down. As they want to play a little bit of tempo, no huddle here, just going to get the call from Osei on the sideline, and the Grenz will be ready to go once again. Clock still running, under 11 minutes here in the first half. Grenz trying to get something, cut into this 14-0 lead that the Huskies have. So 2 of the receivers to his left, 2 to his right, Elsner on his right. Fake handoff to Elsner. He's looking downfield, Instead, incomplete pass to Hewen as it hit Hewen's right hand as he slid to the ground, but will be incomplete.
Yeah, Elk Grove went 4 and out on their last one. Getting this first down, I think, is going to help their confidence.
Yep, absolutely. As now they know they could move the ball a little bit. They went 2 straight passes here. We'll see if they go back to the run. But the run has since that first 2 plays for the Grens has been kind of non-existent.
Hersey is anticipating a run, I would think. They brought their safeties in.
Yep. Jan 6 season, he's gonna looks like the audible there. And here it comes. Snap. Fake handoff to Elsner. Hewen, that is picked off. And I thought that was a PI there as the DB for Hersey hit Hewen a little early, but they're not going to call it, and that is going to be an interception for Hersey. And number 4, Johnny Rieg.
Right at midfield. It'll be Hersey's ball.
What were your thoughts on that one? You think he got a hit a little early there?
I thought the same thing. Their backs were to us, so I couldn't see, if the ball actually hit Elk Grove receiver first.
Yeah.
Either way, it was a good play. The ball's got to be slick.
Absolutely.
Hersey hung on to it. Their offense is back on the field.
As now, like you said, they're going to bring out Colton Guimo, who's in the shotgun position. So first time seeing him on the night. High snap. Handoff is still there with Brett Griesner. He makes a cutback, and he's going to pick up the first down, but there is a penalty flag in the backfield, and it's going to be holding on the Huskies. So this one will come back. All that work by Brett Griesmer for nothing.
Yeah, 2 out of the last 3 snaps have been high snaps. Good grabs by the quarterback, continuing the play.
As they march back to the 40-yard line now, it's going to be 1st and 20. Clock stops and will be going on the whistle here. Hersey's ready to go. Clock is now rolling. Colton in the back, in the shotgun, running back to his back. Fake handoff to him. They're going to do a little wide receiver screen. Completed. He's going to pick up about 4 of the yards. Completed pass to number 3, Carter Hansen. Number 5, Brett Griesmer. One of the 2. I think it was Griesmer. As a lot of the offense has gone through Griesmer so far.
Yeah, like I stated earlier, Carson Grove was one of their better athletes, one of their better players. I don't know if he's been a decoy so far or.
Yeah, as Carson Grove's on the near sideline here as he was just pointing to the screen. This is a handoff, though, back to Griesmer, and it is a big hole, and there is a flag that comes in from the backline judge. As of right now, that is a 15-yard pickup and be 3rd and 2, but we'll see what the penalty is. As there has been a lot of penalties early in this one. Here comes the call, and it's going to be holding on Hersey once again. So another great run by Griesmer, taken back by the Hersey offense. And it is going to be 2nd and even more long now.
We thank EGTV for having us out here, broadcasting on Channel 6 into all the Elk Grove homes. Fantastic job by everybody with EGTV.
Yeah, always a pleasure giving us the opportunity to be out here and broadcasting these games. It's going to be 2nd and 20 at the 40-yard line. And we are back off clock running. High snap once again, and another handoff to Griesmer, and another big hole, but stopped by Kachi Ugui of the Grens, and that is going to be a 6-yard pickup, so 3rd and 14 coming for the Huskies offense. As there was a big hole early, and then Kachi just came and hit Griesmer pretty hard.
Yeah, we've got to hold them here, Chris, to change the momentum a bit.
Absolutely, as they got man in motion. Another high snap and another handoff to Griesmer. This is going to be down. He's going to fall short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 4, though. I wonder if they're in 4-down territory as the way they've been running. They can almost get absolutely anything they want. They're going to mark it 4th and 5.
Yeah, Hersey's got to be feeling confident.
Yeah.
If I was the Hersey coach, I would think that you'd go for it on 4th down. A punt's only going to net you, at 25, 30 yards anyway.
Absolutely. And the way that they've been stopping the Gren's offense as of early, feel like it's they don't think the 55 yards from here to the end zone is going to be more than that for the Gren's offense.
Yep,
but
4th and 5.
And they're going for it. And the snap is high once again. Fake hand. There's going to be a handoff to Griezmer, and he's going to pick up the first down to the Grenadiers' 38-yard line. And it will be a 1st and 10 for the Huskies. As the handoff was pretty good there. I thought Colton Guimo was faking handoff there and going to look for a receiver, but they handed it off to Griezmer, and he picked up the first down.
Yeah, they're doing it the old-fashioned way. The halftime stats are going to show Hersey with about 150 rushing yards to 170 rushing yards and 10 passing, and there's no reason to change it up on a wet night on October 14th.
Absolutely. Yeah, you said it best right there. As it seems as of right now, whatever team can run the ball is going to win this game, and at the moment it is the Huskies. And there goes a handoff in the backfield to number 8. Breaks, spins away from a tackle, is losing his feet, and that will be another Husky.
That's
first.
Carson Grove.
Carson Grove, yep. You said his name a lot before, and that was the first touch that he sees on this offense this night. And it will go for a first down, or 2nd and 1, I should say. It's a 9-yard pickup for Carson Grove, and the clock is now stopped.
Well, the Hersey coach, Chris, must have known that I was pro Elk Grove, because he talked about a balanced approach coming into tonight's game, and it has just been run.
Yeah. It looks like we have a quick stoppage. They're going to bring out the sticks once again for measuring. This could go as a first down for the Huskies, as last time they brought out the sticks, it was a first down, and it is another first down once the sticks come out. So a 2-0 for the sticks once it's to come out onto the field for a first down. So first down pickup for Carson Grove, and the Huskies continue on marching as they're on the 29-yard line. Clock stopped at 7 minutes and 14 seconds. Now running on the whistle from the referee. Guilmo in the backfield, and they're going to hand it off to number 20, and he is going to pick up about 4 or 5 yards. That is Charles Meister on the pickup. As 2nd and 4 is going to be the call, I want to say, from that one. 7-yard game. So 2nd and 3, it's going to be for Hersey High School. And we are back out in Guimo and the Hersey offense, as it has been run like you stated. Movement, handoff once again.
Sweeping right.
And another first down for the Huskies, and a lot more from the handoff to Meister. As he never fell to the ground, now he did after the whistle blows. Either way, though, it is going to be 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line of the Grens. As now,
and they're doing a little hurry up on their own.
Yep. As the Huskies are knocking on the 21-0 lead. Here's another handoff to Meister. Cuts back into the middle. Keeps his feet turning. He is going to be brought down at the 4-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and 2. Deep inside the territory, as they need to get to the 2-yard line for the 1st and goal. But I'd assume they want to just put it in the end zone and not go for another 4 set downs. Here it is, another handoff to Meister. And this one's going to be stopped right at the line to gain. We'll see if they give him the first down. Otherwise, it's going to be 3rd and extremely short. Looks like they're going to mark him down exactly at the 2.
And their offensive line is getting on the right after the run. They are right back within 7 seconds.
Yep.
They want that ball snapped again. They're playing with confidence.
Yep. And here it is, 1st and goal at the 4. And they're going to QB sneak it in. Here we're waiting for the call on the refs, as no call is given. And on the far side, it is rule a touchdown. And it is now 20-0 on the Huskies with the QB keeper from Colton Guimo. So every touchdown by the Huskies has been a QB keeper. 2, 4, Carter Hansen, and now you can put Guimo in there for 1.
Yeah, Gumino.
Gumino, yep. So now a chance to make it 21-0 by Will Gabbaroni here. As he's 2 for 2 on extra points, looking to make it 3 for 3. And this one is up and good as well, right through the middle, as all 3 of them have been right up the middle. And it is now 21-0 as we're under 6 minutes to go here in the first half, 5:31 to be exact. As this is starting not to be shaping up the way that the seniors and Elk Grove wanted it to, but still a lot of game left, as there's still a whole second half and 5.5 minutes here to go in this first half. So still room to make a comeback. You just got to get something on this drive.
Yeah, you can't have Hersey add to this lead at all. It would certainly change Elk Grove's plan for the second half.
Yeah.
You had mentioned earlier they are a run-first team. Even if you have success running it, which they have not had, it's going to be hard to come up with 3 or 4 touchdowns in the second half by running the ball.
Absolutely. And if Hersey gets a quick stop here, they get the ball to start the second half, they may be able to put 14 points up quick before we even know it and make this a 35-0 game. So this is a key drive for the Grenadiers offense, as they want to milk the clock as much as they could and at least put up 3 points and hope for 7, but they need points on this drive.
So Hersey did take advantage of the interception.
Yeah.
Did he get pushed back with a couple penalties, but still ended up marching 50 yards for that 3rd touchdown.
Yeah. And we will be off the foot once again of Gabbaroni of Hersey, as he raises his left hand and shoots this one away. This one is received at the 2-yard line by Hunt. He's going to return it as well. Makes a cut back down the far side before finally being taken down at the 28-yard line. That was a great run by Hunt, as he caught that ball at the 1-yard line. As the only bright spot so far for the Grenadiers offense has been Hunt and the kickoff returns, as Hunt limps off the field here on the near side. So hopefully he is all right to return. Doesn't seem anything too serious for him.
You know, all year the Elk Grove offense has been led by the seniors.
Yep.
You got Jacob Elsner, Mitch Jancic. Great camaraderie, playing for the 3rd season in a row together.
Yeah. And Jancic in the shotgun formation. Elsner moving to their left, and it's going to look like to be a keeper. He's trying to get the outside, and he is unable to do so, and that's going to be a hit for a loss. Going to mark it down at the 26-yard line, as he got a little bit of a sandwich there, brought down by his legs and then hit on the top half of his body. But Jancic is up. He's all right. He is just taking a breather here, but heading back towards the huddle, as he took a little bit of a shot there.
We're looking at 2 of the 3 best teams in the Mid-Suburban East. Again, Elk Grove's only lost to Prospect. Hersey beat Prospect in overtime.
Yeah. As here we go. It looks like they're only sticking to the shotgun formation now, kind of ditching that victory-looking formation. But hand off to Elsner, and he runs it up the gut. He's going to get a couple of yards back and a little bit more, as he's going to be marked down at the 30-yard line. So it is going to be 3rd and 8, 3rd and long for the Grens, and in a must-convert situation here. 3rd and 9 is what they're officially going to mark it. But again, this is must-convert, as it is just over 4 minutes to go in this first half.
Chris and I don't have any spotters, so with the rain, it's hard to see exactly the numbers on the field.
Yeah. And here it is, the shotgun pass from Jancic. He steps up in the pocket. He takes a shot down the field, and he misses his receiver, Garrett Hewen. There was 2 Huskies on him all the way down the field, and that is going to be now 4th and 9, and it looks like the punt team's going to come out for Elk Grove, as now you hope for a miracle and some kind of muff punt, something to go wrong for the Huskies team, because everything is going right for them and nothing is going right for the Grens.
Yeah, Elk Grove, the offensive line did a good job there. They gave Mitch plenty of time. He was comfortable. He was able to get a good 30-yard toss, but like you said, Hersey had him covered.
Yeah. Even if he did not overthrow his receiver, it's probably for the better there, as that could have been his second interception of the day, as they were on him pretty close. Here's the snap to Jancic. This punt is off and away. They let it bounce, and it's going to take another Elk Grove roll, and this one's going to be stopped at the 38-yard line of the Huskies, and that's where they will start, 39-yard line officially. And that is where they'll start, 1st and 10, 3 minutes and 34 seconds to go, as Hersey can make this a 28-0 game before half and then receive the ball after half. So this, now that they did not put up points, this needs to be a stop for the Grenadiers defense.